All right, let's begin our relaxation right now. It will take just a few minutes before we begin tonight's sleep story. Find yourself a truly comfortable position, a position where you feel completely supported. And if you feel comfortable doing so, allow your eyes to gently close. I'm going to count down from 10 to 1, and as I count, allow yourself to let go even more. 10. Feel the support of the bed right beneath you, or the floor, or whatever surface you are resting on tonight. And beneath all of that, feel the support of the earth, a deep support holding the foundation, a continuous support, a constant support, the comfort that comes from our home, the earth. And as you become aware of that support, see if you can release just a little bit more, letting go a little bit more. 9. Feel your body right now. Where are you still holding on? Where do you feel tension? Perhaps you feel a little ache. Maybe it's in your toes or your feet. Maybe it's in your calves. Maybe it's in your thighs or your stomach. Maybe you're holding it in your chest, or maybe you're holding too much stress in your shoulders, in your arms, or in your face. And as you lie here right now, and as you become aware of this tension or this holding on, notice the release that comes from that very awareness. Just let it melt away right now. 8. You are safe. Let my voice be your friend tonight, like a gentle guide. Know that this voice will only guide you to safe places. See if you can find peace in that. See if you can find trust. See if you can notice that when we feel safe, we can become curious, and we can feel a little peace in our hearts as we get closer and closer to sleep. 7. The day is over. What has passed, and what is to come will come. Whatever thoughts come to you tonight, just notice them for what they are. Just thoughts, a part of being human, but they are not you. You are not your thoughts. You don't have to follow them. They don't need to lead your emotions. And so, if and when they come, and they will come, just let them drift by right now, like leaves on a river, under the moonlight, or clouds drifting across a starry sky. 6. This is your moment. This is your time. Let that allow you to settle right now, to feel warm right now, to feel the warmth and the comfort of just lying here and listening to a gentle story. 5. Peace lives within you. It's always there. It's just waiting to be found, waiting to be felt. And so, see if you can find that peace right inside yourself tonight. For Perhaps allow a little gratitude to come in right now. Gratitude for the simple things, the shelter you have tonight, the breath in your body. 3. Begin to imagine right now. Begin to feel not a forest, but the endless quiet of space. Begin to see a calm expanse glittering with distant stars. Your mind is drifting gently. You are safe in this place, inside your vessel, far away from all that you know. 2. Check in with your body one more time right now. Your body has worked hard for you today. It's time to let it rest. And 1, let go completely as I tell you. Tonight's sleep story, and now, as you have completely let go, your mind is untethered. It begins to drift, gently floating. You are no longer in your room. You are drifting in a warm and safe space. You are on your starship, on a long journey across the stars. You are a traveler of the quiet, a seeker of peace. Your ship is drifting peacefully in the endless void. You have traveled so far, and now you are following a signal, a faint, ancient energy signal, a whisper from millions of light years away. This signal is not a call for help, nor is it a warning. It is an invitation to stillness. Your ship is gently slowing as it approaches the source of that signal, an unknown star system, a system never seen before. Outside the large viewport of your ship, a planet appears. It is unlike any planet you have ever seen. It doesn't have the blue of oceans or the brown of familiar lands. This planet is bathed in a soft light, a warm amber color. This light comes from an unfamiliar star, an old, gentle star, radiating its final warmth. The planet's surface looks ancient. You can see structures eroded by millions upon millions of years, but still holding their clear shape, soft, flowing lines. Your ship glides gently through the silent atmosphere. Not a single cloud, not a breath of wind. You hear no sound, only the gentle, familiar hum of your ship's engines. As they carry you down, the ship descends lightly as a leaf, landing in a vast, empty plaza. The floor of the plaza is made of a smooth stone, a pale jade color. You stand in your ship for a moment just to feel it. The silence, a deep, almost absolute silence. It isn't an empty silence, but a silence full of peace, a stillness that has lasted for millennia. You step out of the ship. The air on this planet is cool and pure. You breathe deeply, sensing a faint scent hard to define. It smells like ancient stone and ozone, and something like pure energy. The sky is a deep amber, dotted with a few faint stars. Even in the daylight, you stand in the middle of the silent plaza, feeling the absolute peace of this place. All worries, all thoughts seem to dissolve. Absorbed by this great stillness, your gaze turns forward. There is not a building or a typical structure. It is a mountain, a massive mountain, seemingly carved entirely from crystal, a mass of smoky quartz. And on the side of that mountain, there is an entrance, not a door, but a wide fissure, intricately carved with flowing patterns, like currents of water or streams of energy. From within that fissure, a dim, gentle light shines out, a pale blue light, inviting. You walk slowly across the vast plaza. The sound of your footsteps makes no echo. They seem to be absorbed by the soft stone. You arrive at the entrance and feel a change. The air from within is cooler, carrying that purity you sensed, but stronger. You step inside, and immediately you find yourself in a completely different space. This is the library. There are no sounds, only absolute peace. The amber light from outside vanishes, replaced by a soft, internal light radiating from the crystal walls themselves. The walls are not straight, they curve organically, as if you are walking inside a giant seashell or a naturally polished cavern. You are in the halls of silent knowledge. You look around and realize there are no books, no parchment, no scrolls, no storage medium you have ever known. The knowledge here is stored in light. You walk along the curving hallway. On the crystal walls are countless small crystals, glowing faintly, each a different color: pale blue, soft violet, warm gold. They pulse slowly in a harmonious rhythm, like the breathing of the entire structure. You raise your hand, but do not touch. You just feel. As you draw near a cluster of crystals, you can perceive a flow of information, not as words or images, but as a feeling of understanding, of a concept, of the universe, of mathematics, of art. It flows through your mind, gently, not at all overwhelming. Just like a soft breeze, you continue deeper. The halls open up, becoming vaster. The ceilings are high, vanishing into the soft darkness above. In the middle of these halls, suspended in the air, are complex structures of light. They look like miniature galaxies slowly revolving. Streams of light weave together, forming shapes, then dissolving and reforming. They are maps, they are formulas, they are symphonies written in light. You walk through, feeling the coolness of the crystal floor beneath your feet. Everything here is impossibly clean. Not a speck of dust, not a sign of decay, even though you can feel the ancientness of this place an age stretching into millions and millions of years, as if the creators of this place just left yesterday. You enter another hall. This one is illuminated by a soft stream of light flowing like a river, suspended in the air, winding through the room. This river of light carries ripples of knowledge. You just need to stand still and let that understanding gently envelop you. No need to analyze, no need to try. Just receive, like listening to music without needing to understand every note, but just feeling its beauty. You sit down on a crystal bench, polished perfectly smooth, cool, and pleasant. You think about them, the civilization that built this place. They were here. They reached a level of knowledge, an understanding of the cosmos that your mind can barely grasp. They understood the nature of light, of time, and of stillness. And then, where did they go? The question echoes softly in your mind, but it carries no anxiety, no fear, because as you look around, you see no signs of conflict, no destruction, no trace of war or disaster. Everything is perfect, peaceful. Perhaps they didn't vanish. Perhaps they evolved, reached a point where physical bodies were no longer necessary. Perhaps they became this light itself, or perhaps they became part of the great stillness of the universe. They chose to leave peacefully, and they left this library as a gift for anyone seeking peace, as a reminder that the greatest knowledge is stillness. You feel a deep respect and a peacefulness spreading through your body. You are no longer an explorer discovering. You are just a visitor resting in an ancient sanctuary. There is no rush, nothing to decipher. You just need to be here and breathe, breathing in the cool, pure air, breathing out all tiredness. You stand and continue your gentle journey. You pass through corridors where the light glitters like stars. You pass through gardens where the plants are not trees, but crystal structures that give off a soft, chiming sound as you pass. A sound so quiet, so distant. You proceed to the center of the library, a vast, domed chamber, and in the very middle is a model of the universe, but not made of metal or machines. It is made entirely of light. Thousands, tens of thousands of tiny points of light, suspended, moving slowly. They are galaxies, nebulae, stars, all revolving in a slow, harmonious, and eternal dance. You stand there and watch. You feel like you are a part of that dance, a feeling of connection to everything, a feeling of fullness. You have felt enough. You have learned what you needed to learn, which is the feeling of peace. It is time to return. You gently turn, carrying that feeling of peace and the quiet of that miniature universe. You glide through the halls of light, past the rivers of knowledge, past the breathing crystals. You walk toward the amber light at the exit, leaving the cool air and the scent of ancient stone. You step back out onto the vast plaza. The sky is still silent. The old star still radiates its warm amber light. You walk toward your ship, your safe home. You step inside, and the door gently seals. The absolute silence of the planet is now replaced by the soft, familiar hum of your ship. The ship gently lifts off, not a single vibration, not a single jolt. It slowly rises, leaving the Jade Plaza. You look through the viewport. The crystal planet recedes behind you. The great library, the entrance on the mountainside, is now just a faint glow. You watch the planet grow smaller and smaller until it is just a single point of light, an amber dot, lost among the countless other points of light of the universe. The story begins to close. The images of the library, of the halls of light, of the model of the universe, they begin to fade, fading like a beautiful dream. They drift into the past. But you carry something. You carry the feeling of stillness, an ancient, profound stillness, the feeling of peace, an absolute peace that nothing can disturb. Your ship is now just drifting in the gentle void, nowhere in particular to go, nothing in particular to do, only relaxation, only this gentle drift. Your mind is now also still, like that ancient library. All thoughts have faded like points of light fading into space. There is only space, a peaceful and safe space inside your mind. And now there is only peace, a quiet, endless peace. Feeling your body so heavy, so comfortable, sinking deeper into the softness and the warmth as you drift and float, gently sinking down, drifting into sleep, a deep, peaceful, deep sleep. Sleep well,